good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
We have ventured about half an hour south of our Airbnb in Bristol to the beautiful city of Jonesborough, Tennessee.
Jonesborough is actually the oldest town in Tennessee. It was founded in 1779 when it was actually still a part of North Carolina.
And it was actually supposed to be the capital of a failed state called Franklin. So if that would have worked out, we would be in a completely different state right now, which is kind of weird.
We're just exploring the downtown part of Jonesborough today. The main street that we drove in on looks super cute.
Really cute.
Looks like there's a bunch of cool shops to check out, maybe some restaurants. We're hopefully going to a little museum later today.
Riley girl is not with us. She couldn't come in the museums. There's a lot of stuff she couldn't do, so we thought it'd be a good day for her to rest from her last busy adventure. All right, so let's see what we get into in Jonesborough, Tennessee. The Chester Inn Museum is located on the street level of the oldest commercial building in town. Dr. William Chester built his inn on Stage Road in Jonesborough in 1797, where it quickly became the finest inn on the western frontier. Through the years, the Chester Inn has had many names, including the Bell Tavern, the Union Hotel, the Planter's House, and the Jonesborough Inn.
So behind me is the oldest house in Jonesborough, the Holly House. It was built in 1790. Now it is not a house, it is actually a bed and breakfast that you can stay in. And some say that it's haunted. Ooh. Spooky. Stopped at Corner Cup Coffee. I got a cold brew. Andrew got a cappuccino. We were gonna eat outside because they have some cute tables, but then it started downpouring, so we are inside at a cute little bar top table. Since it's raining, we're trying to decide what we are going to do. We do have a museum that opens in about 30 minutes that we're definitely gonna check out, but we wanted to do a walk, and that's kind of up in the air right now. But we'll definitely go to that museum and some more shops, probably get some food here eventually, so we'll see y'all there. Somehow, everywhere we tend to walk is a storybook trail. I love it. I love reading the story as I walk.
Well, the park wasn't very big, but that was one of the most like picturesque little nature walks I think I've ever been on.
Yeah, all the flowers are blooming. It's so colorful. It's very peaceful.
Nobody else was here. We got to enjoy a story about the town of Jonesborough, which it took me to the third page to realize that it was a story about their town.
Fun fact, they have a storytelling festival here the first weekend in October every year.
Every year.
That's what the story was about that we read.
Which would probably be pretty cool. I like stories. Especially when I don't have to read them and people just tell them to me verbally. So from here, we're going to hop back on Main Street, which is literally right down the hill, and check out a candy shop because I have a sugar addiction. And then after that, I think it is time to head to the museum. It's actually a train museum, so that's perfect timing. We just got to the Railroad Museum, and I was saying how cool it would be if a train came.
Relocating a historic structure is never a good thing to do, but sometimes it's the only way to save it.
This train depot was originally located in Chuckey, Tennessee, approximately 15 miles southwest of its present location. Due to modern-day railroad policy, the town was given a choice to either destroy the building or relocate it to this park in the nearby town of Jonesborough, where it would be used as a museum.
That was good timing.
What are you doing in here?
Practicing my driving skills.
Alright, take us home to Riley.
Here I go. With the coming of the railroad, Fulton's Depot, as it was originally called, established itself as one of the many stops for water and wood to feed the steam-powered engines. Communities such as Chuckey thrived as long as railroads remained the dominant mode of both travel and shipping. But as the interstate networks expanded and alternate modes of shipping became very popular, businesses began to move away. The Chuckey Depot ceased to be used in the mid-1900s and sat abandoned for decades. We just finished our tour inside the Chuckey Train Depot Museum. It was really interesting.
Yeah, it's very small, but we knew that ahead of time. And bonus, it's free. But yeah, it's the old depot from Chuckey, Tennessee. I thought it was Chunky, Tennessee until we got here, so that was fun to learn. And it was moved from there to here in 2011, I think it said. What's crazy is they took it apart board by board and like numbered them by like cardinal directions. So they were like southwest wall, plank number 1, southwest wall, plank number 2 for the entire building. And like only stuff that absolutely had to be remade was used. For the most part, they said almost everything is original, which is really cool.
Currently, we are in a caboose.
Never been in a caboose. I thought it would be red on the inside, it's not. We'll see y'all at the next stop.
So we have stopped in to eat at Texas Burritos and More in downtown Jonesborough. I got a burrito. I did not know it was going to be the biggest burrito I've ever seen in my entire life. I am concerned of how I'm going to eat it, but let's see how this goes. Also, hope it's not like scalding hot inside.
Think he's out.
That's really good. They had like 7 or 8 different meats, and then fillers and additions. I got ground beef, rice, potatoes, tomato, lettuce, cheese, onion, I think. It's really good. I think about half of it's going to come home with me. That's really good.
I got the authentic tacos, and I couldn't be happier with my decision. It's as simple as it gets: steak, onions, cilantro, and lime. Because cheese doesn't belong on tacos, folks. And of course, they're corn tortillas. Oh God. Exactly what it should taste like. It's simple, perfectly done. Definitely come here. Well, that was quite the lovely little market.
Yeah, it was super cute.
It is non-profit, so they give as much money as they can to the farmers, and everything for sale inside is from less than 200 miles away from here. Most of our stuff is from Tennessee. There's one thing from North Carolina, but I guess it's less than 200 miles away.
So that's going to wrap up our day in Tennessee's oldest town of Jonesborough.
One more video coming out while we're in Tennessee, and it's actually an Airbnb tour, which you may be like, well, yeah, y'all do that all the time. But the entire video is the Airbnb because it's a really cool Airbnb, like probably one of the coolest ones we've stayed in quite some time.
Sorry, there are lots of bumblebees here.
Bumblebees and wasps, which I don't do.
The home of...
We weren't joking. We're gonna walk Jonesborough, the home of bees. So yes, we are heading back to the Airbnb. Next week's video will be a tour of the Airbnb unless we get stung to death. So as always, we'll see y'all somewhere.
Currently it is a... I was trying to say Airbnb, that's not the right word. So behind me... That's a sign on this door.
Oh, I thought we were being invaded upon. It's a big bummer.
Thanks for watching Riley Roams. Click subscribe to keep up with all of our latest travels, and don't forget to click that like button too.